But when we do this podcast every week, I want to talk about this. Circle back to this principled capitalism piece, and I want to talk about two things, and we'll call it a day. Bear with me for 8 more minutes, and we'll get you guys out of here. This will be valuable. The reason Elon Musk is so loved, I talked about this morning. The reason he is so loved is because he's a principled capitalist. Okay, Jeff Bezos is a pure capitalist. Okay, and what does that mean? A pure capitalist is someone who's in it for the money, just the money. Okay, I'm just in it. I want to be rich. I want to drive a dope car. I want to have a big fucking boat. I just want money. I just want to be rich. Okay, I've been rich for a while now. Okay, tens of millions, I'm worth well over 75 million now at this point. Rick Bellotta, I know he's rich. Rick's going to tell you the same fucking thing I'll tell you. Okay. The only people who think that money is the point of life are the people who don't have money. Okay. Once you're really rich, you realize there's something else missing, and that's purpose. Okay. Bezos is a pure capitalist. He's still chasing that money thing. This is where the Washington Post deal came in. He's searching for his meaning in the Washington Post, but he's retired and he's gone off into the sunset, right? He's spending his billions. He's building a 500-foot yacht. He's not doing that for tax purposes. If he was, he'd just buy more jets at the end of the year, right? He's building a yacht because he wants to have, he wants to flex. Elon Musk doesn't even own a house. Elon Musk is a principled capitalist. He wants to save humanity. He makes money.
Principle. What is principled capitalist?
Principled capitalism is when you're making money for a higher purpose. You're not making money for consumption. You're making it for a higher purpose. Revolution costs money. Most people don't want to hear this. If you want to change the world, you better get rich first. One of the things I said in this video, for your careers, gang, if you are paying your bills with money you made this month, you are poor. If you are paying your bills with money you made last month, you are poor. You are not financially secure until you are paying your bills this month with money you made a year ago. And I mean 12 months ago. So the first thing you have to do is you need to save 10% of everything you make to build up a 1-year nest egg, because you need that shock absorber. I talked about this, right? You need that shock absorber so you will never make decisions out of fear of losing money. Okay. So, in my career, I never had to. I always got to tell my boss to fuck off. If I didn't agree with their values, if I thought they were a scumbag, like I had a manager, I talked about this. I reported to a president who literally tried to, I had an employee who wanted to be hourly. She wanted 2 weeks paid vacation. They said, no, we only give hourly employees 1 week paid vacation. And then, so I gave her the 1 week, right? Then 6 months later, we hired 2 more hourly guys and they get 2 weeks paid vacation. I reach out to the HR manager and I say to the HR manager, hey, why did these guys get the 2 weeks? Oh, we changed the policy because we were having trouble. We were having trouble hiring hourly people. I go, oh, well, great. Can we give the extra week to this female engineer who asked about this 6 months ago? And they said, let me have the president call you. So he calls me and I say, hey, I want to do this. And he goes, why would we do that? I can't retroactively apply. I said, because it's the right thing to do, dick. Literally is what I said to him. I said, how the fuck do you sleep at night? He said, well, how is she going to know? I said, what happens when she finds out these guys have 2 weeks vacation and they don't, and she doesn't? And he said, well, how's she going to find out? And I said, because I'm going to tell her so I can sleep at night. And he said, if you want to keep your job, I suggest you change your tone. And I said, if you want to keep me as an employee, I suggest you give her that fucking hour, that extra week. Guess who won? I did. Why? Because I was richer than he was. He couldn't manipulate. He couldn't use money to manipulate me. He couldn't use money to manipulate me into fear. And I was able to push him to do the moral thing. Okay. So, but I'm going to talk about this real quick and then 2 minutes. We never get on these podcasts beforehand and never say, what's our sales strategy here? Like, how is the company going to benefit from this? We never go, hey, how can we convert this opportunity when we're talking to these people into sales? We never do that. Never. Okay. And I'm sure it's probably weird for Cheryl, actually, when she first joined us, that we never have those conversations. I'm sure she probably thought I was kind of full of shit when she realized, when I kept saying over and over and over again, I don't ever talk about the money. I don't ever talk about the money. We just come on here and we provide value. We ask 3 questions when we come on here. And I want you guys to do the same thing every time you communicate with an internal customer in your organization. Okay. Don't ask yourself, how am I going to benefit from this? How's my company? How am I going to make money off this? Principled capitalism is all about providing higher value, making money so you can provide higher value. At the nuts and bolts level, whenever I'm communicating with anyone, we do it this way. 3 questions. What is my message? What am I actually saying right now? What do I want to say? Number 2, what do I want the audience to take away? So that is, when the audience leaves and there's an action item, what do I want them to take away? And number 3, what will the audience say was the most valuable thing about what my message was? We ask 3 questions. That's it. We don't try to sell anybody anything. We just try to solve problems through positive messaging and a higher mission. That's it. Right? And the reason I bring that up is I get this question all the time. How did you guys do what you've done? And the answer is, we operate on our 5 core values and we solve problems. Stop selling shit.
You were so focused on solving problems, you didn't want to do your story. And I kept telling you, start with why. Why is it that I'm like, I know this is going to
stop selling. Put value into the world and you will make money. I promise you. I said this other thing. Grant Cardone, if you guys follow Grant Cardone, he tells you not to save money. He says young people shouldn't save money. That's stupid. Grant Cardone's full of shit. Don't listen to Grant Cardone. Okay? You need to save 10% of your money until you have 1 year's salary saved up. Then start investing in yourself. Then savings doesn't matter anymore. Okay? But you have got to have a financial shock absorber.
What does it need to be, in cash, or is it like a brokerage?
Anything,
or
anything? Yeah, but you got to be able to convert it to liquid in less than a week. Okay.
So if I can do a HELOC on my house, like I have 100, 200K in equity in my condo, would that count as
if you can liquidate that in a year, in less than 7 days? Yes.
Yeah, I could do a HELOC.
Okay. All right, gang.